Hey there, YouTube. So if you're watching these in order, which I guess it only makes sense if you do, we're building the Scania Tamiya R470, and we got to the rear axle and I could only find one of these. Well, it was late, I was tired, and I'm an idiot. I don't know why they're in different bags, but this one was loose in bag C with all the big stuff. The other one was mixed in here in this little bag inside of there with bearings and shackles. So we have our part. We've got a left and a right. So now we can go ahead and start building the axle. We're here with the differential gear, and I think this differential gear has been the same forever. It's the same as almost every other Tamiya kit. The outside casing may be different from vehicle to vehicle, but the inside planetary setup with the 3 small gears is basically the same. It was the same in my TA02, it's the same in the CO1 chassis. Pretty much the same. So I'm going to use my lithium grease and go ahead and put this together. Won't make you watch it all, so we'll just skip ahead. I did have one little tip. The shafts, it shows to just grease the ends. I grease everything pretty heavily, and that helps. I use the bearings to spread the grease up and down the shaft, but you usually get in your groove for your E-clip, you get a bunch of grease built up. So once you set your E-clip on there, the grease kind of helps hold it, and while you try to pop it down onto place. So that was always my biggest gripe when I was little trying to build these, was flying E-clips. You get them on there and you start squeezing it and it poof, shoot across the room, you never find it. So that was one solution I've come up with as an adult, try to ease that, is use lots of grease. Alright, before we button down the rear axle here, I wanted to show you about how much grease that I used. It's hard to see, you can hear it. It's meshing with the other gear down in there. When I did, I just took this tube and worked up and down parallel with the teeth. That way it got down in there, and you get a substantial amount more in there than if you just run it across the top of it, work your way around. So it's not too bad. I mean, it'll be messy once you run it, but it's all going to be inside there. It'll be alright. But this grease is perfect for that. It's a lot better. It's still thin, but it stays thicker than the Tamiya grease. That stuff thins out real easily. I mean, it's not going to be going at super high speeds in this application, but it's a good upgrade. Plus, if I know some of y'all are crazy crawler guys, like to drive your trucks through water, the lithium grease is durability in any weather. It says on there somewhere. Marine use. It's water resistant. It's not completely waterproof, but it's more water resistant. So you save your gears if you like driving through lakes and stuff. Alright, we got the rear suspension on, rear axle on. It's a little convoluted the way that front mounts, a little rattly. It works though. I just was surprised that there's a little bit of slack there, and I double checked everything. It's correct. So yeah, that's it for the chassis. Now let's see what's next. One extra. Rear shocks, and then we start the gearbox. Yay. And these 3 speeds are a complicated mess of gears, so not looking forward to that. I may go ahead and wrap this video here. Not a whole lot to show. We just got the chassis finished up. I may go ahead and put the wheels and tires on it so we can call it a roller. Alright, I just put the tires and wheels on temporarily. I haven't bolted the rears together yet, and I haven't glued the tires down. I don't have any tire glue. I'm gonna have to wait till this coming weekend and I can get up to hobby shop and get a few supplies, paints and stuff. So we got a roller. It's kind of cool looking, short little thing. Got my rear shocks mounted in. So far so good. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for the next part.